Welcome to It's Happening in Grand Prairie, and it's our special Prairie Lights edition. We have a very special guest here today, and it's Miss Erin Hart with the Parks and Rec Department. Welcome, Erin.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Isn't this a great setting? And we know you had a lot to do with this, Erin. Where are we anyway?
We are at Prairie Lights, the 2017. We're inside the Holiday Village here at Prairie Lights. We've been making so much progress. It opens next Thursday, and we're just excited to have y'all out here.
Yes, and everybody hears about Prairie Lights, but not everybody has taken advantage and stopped at the big tent. So tell us what all we can do in here when we come to Prairie Lights.
So we are inside Holiday Village, and inside the village it allows parents and the families to get out of the cars. It's essentially the midway point. They can get out, use the restroom. They're shopping here at our little general store. We have concessions by Jackie Harrison and his concession team. We do photos with Santa. We have this year new is the Snowmazing Maze, and other photo opportunities. We'll have vendors and sponsors inside, and then also we have our walkthrough light show as well.
So they can come in here, have refreshments, see the show, do the walkthrough, and can we even buy things?
You absolutely can. We'll have so many goodies like the necklaces we have on.
Yes.
And we have them right inside, so right before you go into the big tent to have activities with your families, you can get it on the way out as well.
And it's all so family friendly. And what is our theme this year in the tent?
This year it is the reindeer. So you'll see a lot of the rustic reindeer. We are at the lake, so you will see the woodsy, the rustic fives and trends, but the reindeer this year is our theme.
The reindeer, that sounds very good. And how about the show? Is that also have a theme?
The show, we actually this year, we have our Snowmazing Maze, which is an inflatable maze that the kids can go through. And then the show outside is our walkthrough. So just like the lights when you see it in your car, you can actually get out and walk through the lights themselves.
Yes, and actually on the premises, there are other things to do outside the tent as well. What do we have outside?
Outside of this tent, we have our carnival. So we have some convenient rides for families so they can do activities outside. And then, like I said, the walkthrough is outside as well.
And Erin, I know that used to we had to purchase an extra ticket to get into the show or to do something, but it's a little different this year, isn't it?
It is. We have actually wrapped up most of the prices into one fee. So you will, when you pay at the gatehouses, it will be one ticketed fee, and that is your general admission into the park. And then it's also the Snowmazing Maze and the walkthrough. The only thing that is an additional cost is the concessions, the store, and the photos with Santa.
Yes, and photos with Santa. The chamber sponsors that, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. The chamber runs that for us, and they are a great partner to have. They've been doing it for years, and we couldn't do it without them.
And that's great for a family that wants to get their picture with Santa. And I've heard that you could have the whole family in your picture.
Yes, absolutely. You can have just one or the whole family, and then outside of the photos with Santa, we do have other opportunities and outlets for families to take photos with their own cameras too.
This is exciting that we get to see what goes on inside the tent as well. Of course, everybody knows the lights are pretty self-explanatory, but this is nice. And tell us what dates this will be open.
It opens next Thursday, which is Thanksgiving, so November 23rd, and runs 38 days until December 31st. So New Year's Eve night is the last night we will be open.
And if people want to get tickets, can they buy them in advance or do they buy them right here?
We suggest they buy them on site at the gatehouses.
On site, and when do they start lining up out there?
The nights open as early as 6 p.m. We suggest on the weekends to get here closer to probably about 5:30, 5:15 to get in line, but the gates will open at 6 o'clock.
That's exciting. And tell me also, can they go online and find out more information about it if they'd like to?
Absolutely. They can visit the full website at prairielights.org, or you can visit grandfundgp.com, and it'll direct you to prairielights.org itself.
Yes. Well, this is going to be wonderful. And who did all the decorations out here?
Well, myself and several other staff members, but everything inside the tent has been designed and hand tweaked and everything by myself, and then some staff that we have on site as well.
And if they don't want to do pictures with Santa, they have so many. You have so many beautiful places that they have photo ops as well.
Yes, we've created a couple different scenes throughout the tent, and people can take photos however they wish with their own devices.
Erin, some people are very interested, some of us are very interested in the food we can get out here. Can you give us some samples of what we might, not actual samples, but just some suggestions of what we should get?
Yes, we'll have kettle corn, we'll have mini frosted donuts, we'll have nachos, hot dogs, everything you can snack-wise think of it, but the thing this year is definitely the little donuts. We'll have funnel cakes, the carnival will be selling stuff as well. So there's tons of goodies for everybody.
Lots of great opportunities.
And of course,
for
hot
us.
chocolate for the cold nights.
Yes, yes. It sounds good. I can hardly wait.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much for letting us into your tent to have a preview of what's to come.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it.
Yes. And thank you. We'll be right back.
And I wish you joy and happiness, but above all this, I wish you love. And I will always love you.
Welcome back, and welcome to our two wonderful guests. We're so glad to have you today. We have Amanda Lindberg with Keep Grand Prairie Beautiful. She's the coordinator, and she has a very special guest with her. Amanda, introduce your guest.
Well, Miss Clemson, this is Eula Vaughn. She is our Keep Grand Prairie Beautiful Commissioner, one of 9.
Yes, isn't that wonderful to be able to have both of you here today? We're so glad you're here. And you know, our viewers are going to say, oh, we like for Grand Prairie to be beautiful, but exactly what is your organization and what do you do?
Okay, so Keep Grand Prairie Beautiful is an organization within the Solid Waste and Recycling Division, and we focus on litter prevention, waste reduction, and beautification, and these all fall under Keep Texas Beautiful and Keep America Beautiful as well.
Yes, and you have lots of great projects, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Within that scope. Tell us about some of them.
So some of our projects that we run throughout the year are we have our Adopt a Stream program. So we have several events coming up in October through March. And so we would love for you guys to come out and help us. We have several events coming up in the winter. And so if you'd like to come clean out a creek, we can use your assistance there. We also have our Adopt a Street program where we can have you guys adopt a street all year long. We have several adoptions available.
Well, that's exciting, Amanda. Now, when you say adopt a stream, is it an individual or can it be a group like a homeowners association or a neighborhood? How do you do that?
Several of our Adopt a Street groups are HOAs or businesses or even school districts. So we have one cleanup coming up that's with the Nottingham Neighbors.
Yes.
It's the Neighborhood Association. They don't have an HOA out there.
Yes.
But we'll be meeting at Larson Elementary and we'll be picking up litter out there in the creek.
And that is a great way to get to know your neighbors and to do something great for the city as well, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that's my neighborhood, so I've done that before. It is a great opportunity. And what are some other ways we can get involved?
Some other ways we can
Get involved with keeping Grand Prairie beautiful. We all want to be a part of that.
Yeah, we all want to be a part of keeping Grand Prairie beautiful, and so some additional ways that you can do that are to come out to our fundraisers that we have for our Tammy Chan Scholarship. That's a really exciting opportunity that I'd love for Miss Eula to give us some more information about the scholarship.
Tell us about the scholarship, Eula. Thank you.
The Tammy Chang, as a lot of us know, has been a great employee of Grand Prairie, the city of Grand Prairie. So when she was a coordinator of the commission, she just did an outstanding job, and we thought to honor some of the hard work that she did, that we would develop a scholarship in her honor. And this scholarship is to help young high school students who are going to college. And what we understand is that our children, our youth, are our future. And these young people are so passionate about our environment. So why not keep that momentum up when they go into their college years? Because we never know what they're going to turn into in terms of politicians, VPs. So it's unlimited in terms of what it is that they may turn
Right.
out to be, and we want to be a part of that. So the
Yes.
way we do that is that we have, and Amanda will speak to the details on how the kids can get involved and submit essays. We had our very first one this year, and the students that submitted the essays, they were amazing, and they were really, really, really excited about keeping Grand Prairie litter free.
That is exciting. That's a great investment in our future through the young people, and also to benefit through a scholarship. And how do we get involved as far as helping with that scholarship, Amanda?
If you'd like to help with our scholarship, we are accepting donations through our website. We also have some fundraisers planned out throughout the spring, so be looking for those on social media. We'll be announcing them soon. We are also, so I said we're accepting donations.
Accepting
We're
donations.
accepting
Yes.
donations, yes ma'am.
Very good. Now, I know when I've come to Keep Grand Prairie Beautiful events, such as cleanups, that you really organize it. You really help organize it, and you bring equipment to help us. Can you tell us what you would provide if someone decides they want to have a cleanup, and how to contact you as well?
Yes ma'am. So if you'd like to do a neighborhood cleanup, whether it's adopt a street or adopt a stream, we will provide you with everything you need to do so. We have our cleanup kits, which include safety vests, litter grabbers, gloves, and trash bags to get you started. It's always great fun.
Yes, and if they want to do this, how do they contact you, Amanda?
If they'd like to contact me, they can give me a call at 972-237-4546, or they can visit our website at www.gptx.org/KGPB.
That's great, and thank you so much for bringing us this information. Is there anything else you want to give us before we close?
I'd just like to invite our students to volunteer with us so they're eligible for our scholarship. When they're eligible for our scholarship, they'll just need to attend 3 events, write a 1-page essay, and have a recommendation letter. Applications are available in April.
Available in April, so they will have plenty of time to get those ready.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
that's great. Well, thank you so much for being here, and we thank you both for all you do to keep our beautiful city even more beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back. And we have a very special guest today, and it's his first time to be with us, and we're so excited to have from the Grand Prairie Chamber of Commerce, Matthew Lowe.
Thank you so much, Georgia. I think they ran out of all the guest lists, and I was the very bottom one.
No, we have the one and only Matthew
Okay,
Lowe,
thank you very
the
much.
chairman of the Grand Prairie Chamber of
I'm
Commerce.
honored to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, it's so great to have you. And we know there are so many things going on with the
Yes.
Chamber. And to start with, I know we always like to recognize the reason we have our sustaining members.
Absolutely. We can't do or function without our generous sustaining members. The top 3 levels are Grand Prairie Independent School District at Diamond level. Emerald level is my favorite, so Hong Kong Market in Asia,
Yes,
Times Square. Gotta
yes.
put that in there. And then, of course, Grand Bank of Texas, the Platinum level. They've done a lot for us, as well as all the other sustaining members, the Gold, the Bronze. But, you know, they go above and beyond their membership dues, and we truly appreciate them. Thank you very much.
Yes, we are so grateful to them. And we know that you have many things coming up. This is holiday season, and it's a great time for the Chamber events.
Yes, this year is probably this time of the year is the busiest for us. We have pictures with Santa. We have it at Prairie Lights,
Yes.
as well as at Traders Village. And you know Prairie Lights, it's, oh my gosh, all that Christmas lighting, so beautiful, draws about 100,000 visitors. And then Traders Village, just the holiday season alone, is probably about 50,000 visitors there, excuse me. And so it's a huge fundraiser for the Grand Prairie Chamber of Commerce. Actually, it is the biggest one.
Yes.
And all the proceeds going to help us tremendously to provide programs that we offer to our members. So please do come out and visit.
Right. And when I come out to Prairie Lights, now I'll need to stop at the tent, correct?
Yes.
So you go to Prairie Lights, stop at the
At the
tent,
tent.
go in, and we get to have pictures with Santa, and they're very reasonably priced too, aren't
Extremely reasonably priced. And then you can have your family of 10, 20 all in one picture. That's fine with us.
they? Oh, that's fabulous. What a
Awesome.
great opportunity. And as you said, it's also at Traders Village.
It is at Traders Village, and it is at Prairie Lights at Lloyd Park. Yes.
Yes, so once Prairie Lights opens, we can get our picture made with Santa, correct?
That is correct. I believe Prairie Lights starts on November 23rd through December 23rd. And then at Traders Village, it's November 25th through December 17th.
Yes, that will be exciting.
Yes.
And what else are we doing during the holidays with the Chamber?
We also have the annual Chamber Christmas Party at Victor's Event Room, hosted by Pat Watson Cabs. We encourage everyone to come, bring a toy, because it's also a good charity event for us. And so please do come out and enjoy. It's going to be on Thursday, December 14th.
Yes, and we don't need a ticket. We just
No.
bring a wrapped or unwrapped toy.
Either one
Either
is
way.
fine. Either one is fine. I, of course, wrap mine.
Yes, well, that's exciting.
Yes.
And what a great opportunity to get together with the Chamber and friends.
Yes, absolutely. It's always a fun event.
Yes.
Pat Watson always throw a good party.
She is a great hostess, isn't she?
It absolutely is.
Yes.
She absolutely is. The other thing I would like to mention, if you don't mind, is also our Chamber Annual Community Awards Banquet. I'm pleased to announce that this is the first time we're going to be having it at the Asia Times Square Grand Ballroom.
Yes, and what a great opportunity, Matthew, for us to come out and see that beautiful ballroom at Asia Times Square.
Thank you very much. Yeah, believe it or not, this year's theme will be Shanghai Noon. Me being the chairman, I get to pick the theme, and so I thought about it, and we went with Shanghai Noon. So if you have a chance, please watch that movie. I'm willing to embarrass myself, and hopefully I'm gonna tell some personal story that I've never told anyone before. So please do come out. It's another one of my favorite. Actually, it probably is my favorite event from the Chamber, because it is a time where we recognize all the heroes, all the volunteers, and all the wonderful things that our dignitaries are doing. So please, if you know of someone that is worthy of their recognition, who's done extremely good work for the community, send us your recommendation. We'll put them in there, and we'll vote. Let's recognize those good people out there.
Yes, what a great opportunity to do that. And if somebody wants to contact the Chamber to make a nomination, do they go online to get an application, or how do they do that,
Yes,
Matthew?
go online. If not, best is probably just contact the office. Nicole will email you the application, and then you can submit the name.
And there are different categories as
There
well.
are different categories. There's categories for nonprofits as well. I know that we have a lot of great nonprofit organizations
Yes.
in Grand Prairie, and so those nonprofits can nominate their volunteers, as well as we have Man of the Year, Member of the Year, Business of the Year. So it's really a great time for all of us to recognize all the wonderful things that our communities are doing.
And it's a dinner event, isn't it?
It is a dinner event. We're going to do things a little bit different this year. Again, we're going to have it at the Grand Ballroom. So it's going to be sit-down dinner. We're going to have some adult beverage there.
Yes.
So it's going to be different, but hopefully it'll be a good one.
Yes, and how do we get tickets to that? That is a ticket event.
That is a ticketed event. And please contact the Chamber of Commerce, and Nicole should be able to provide all the information for our anyone who's interested in going.
That's great, and that is in January?
That is on January 25th.
And it's important for them to get their nominations in as soon as possible.
As soon
correct?
as possible. You can find more information on our website as well. So
Great.
please do so. On the last note, Georgia, if you don't mind, you know, Lynn McGinley is the president of our chamber.
Yes.
And as you know, recently we received some bad news about her mom's passing. And I just want to say, Lynn, you know, all of us, Georgia, the
right.
whole entire community of Grand Prairie, send our condolences and prayers to you. And I know how hard it is to lose a loved one. You went
Yes.
through, I went through it last year, and so our thoughts and prayers is definitely with Lynn. Lynn has done a wonderful, wonderful job for the chamber. At the same time, I don't know if you know, she is also retiring.
Oh, that is what I had heard, and I was very surprised to hear that.
Yeah, I think she's retiring after 1 year with me as chairman. She said enough. But no, I think it was the right time for her.
Yes.
And I wish her the absolute best. She deserves it. Of course, we have a big responsibility of finding the right candidates to fill her shoe.
Right.
It's going to be tough. But we do have a selection committee. And on the selection committee are people that I highly respect. And so I'm going to value their input, and I think we will find the right fit for the next CEO of the chamber.
Yes, and we look forward to that.
Thank
It
you.
will be a new era and a new chapter for the chamber.
Yes, and trust me when I say this, whoever the new CEO will be, that person will come in knowing how important it is for the chamber, the city, and the GPISD all work together hand in hand.
Yes, and Lynn has done such a great job in meshing that and intertwining those partnerships as well.
Absolutely.
Matthew, it's been a pleasure and an honor to
you.
have you here today. We respect you, and we thank you for your leadership and also your family,
Thank
the
you.
many contributions you make to our city. So we are indebted to you and very grateful.
City of Grand Prairie has been great for us. It's truly a blessing and a wonderful, wonderful partnership. And I can't say enough how much your mom meant to me. She was the very first person that came to our event, our Lunar New Year event, and just welcomed us with open arms. Thank you so much.
Well, of course, what wonderful memories.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Thank you again, Matthew, for being with us.
Thank you.
And we thank you for being with us as well. And we wish you all a Merry Christmas. God bless you. And I'm Georgia Clemson reminding you that it's happening in Grand Prairie.